I created the perfect sleep schedule. 71% of UK adults don't sleep long enough. In this video, I'll break down the easiest steps that you can follow and that I've personally implemented, and I really found some secret tips that literally no one else talks about that will drastically improve your sleep schedule. Why would you even listen to me? Well, my sleep habits are really good, and I literally fall asleep in like 10 to 15 minutes consistently every single night. First of all, make sure you deserve your sleep. I mean, have you been working hard all day? Have you literally been grinding, and did you have a productive day? Because if you go to bed and you're still full of energy and can't sleep, it's because you haven't used that energy in the gym, for example. Like, bro, just train harder. And don't listen to the people who tell you you shouldn't like overtrain or something. Bro, you should have a day that is literally so tiring that you just want to get into the bed. You actually desire to go and sleep. Because most people don't really desire to go to sleep. They'd rather stay up late and watch some TikToks or like play Minecraft or something. But imagine being so tired that you'd rather go to sleep than watch TikTok. Alright, so you've probably heard this thing of like you shouldn't watch anything on your phone or on your computer or like look at any screen before like 3 to 4 hours before bed. But that's actually not true. Like, I literally use my computer like 10 minutes before going to sleep, but there's two important caveats that you need to look after if you want to do this. First of all, make sure you lower the brightness of the screen to the minimum point and also turn on like the blue light filter. And second, very important, is that you shouldn't consume any content that stimulates your brain. Like, I'm talking TikTok, controversial YouTube videos, politic discussions. Like, motherfuckers would literally get into arguments with strangers online at 1 a.m. over like some politics shit on like some forum or something. Bro, like, you're literally sleep deprived and you're here arguing with some strangers online. The same with playing video games like Fortnite and Brawl Stars and all this shit. Like, your brain is literally so activated during these activities. But what is actually good is that maybe you can read. Reading before sleep is something that I always do, and that literally helps me fall asleep so good, because finally your brain isn't like stimulated with extreme things. And when I feel like my eyes will literally like almost shut down by themselves, then I will put down the book and get into the bed, and I literally fall asleep in like 5 minutes. Now, the next very important thing that you have to do is to make sure that your room is the absolute perfect temperature for you to get a good night's sleep. And so if there isn't a built-in air conditioning in your room, then I recommend you just go on Amazon and literally buy like a portable AC. All you have to do is just like unbox it, turn it on, and it's gonna have like a big tube that you need to stick out of the window where like the hot exhaust air goes out. And that's literally all you have to do. Now, the optimal room temperature for sleep is around like 17 to 18 degrees Celsius. And so this is already a very nice improvement rather than being in your bed and like fucking sweating at night and literally can't sleep because it's like so hot. Bro, your sleep has no price tag. And this is why I recommend to save up and get one of those expensive cooling mattresses that will literally like use some special technology to cool down your entire bed, and you included. And so you can get like the 8 Sleep Pod 3 Pro mattress cover and everything. It might seem like a lot, but again, if this could improve your sleep by 30 to 40%, then that means it will improve your entire life by 30 to 40%. Like, if you want to beat your competition and become #1 in something, then sleep is crucial, and this is a huge improvement that you shouldn't miss out on. Now, this next one might sound super boring, but all you have to do is go to bed roughly at the same time every night and wake up roughly at the same time every morning too. Now, the absolute best case scenario is that you only go to bed at the same time every night, but then you don't set an alarm, and then you hop out and you feel amazing. But of course, like lots of people, you got school and everything, then you gotta set an alarm because school start times are just fucking like going back. And like, some kids at my school literally have to wake up at like 4:30 a.m. to get into our school, which is absolutely crazy. But this is so easy to fix. Literally just pick a time when you go to bed and wake up and just stick to that for the rest of your life. Not something crazy like, oh yes, I can go to bed at 7 p.m. and then I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and I can do some productive millionaire work and everything. No, like, think of a reasonable routine that you could keep for the rest of your life. For me, that means going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 6:30 a.m. And best case scenario, you don't change this for the rest of your life. Just stick to it. Just choose something that is so reasonable you don't even have to change it. And of course, weekends too. I mean, bro, weekends are just a made-up thing in modern society. Now, this next important thing that you can do is get sunlight in your eyes in the morning. Andrew Huberman has been posting about this so much, and let me explain to you exactly how you need to do it. So you wake up and you go outside, not from the window doesn't work. You go outside, and maybe one day you go out and it's kind of dark, maybe there's like clouds or it's raining and everything. But bro, like so many people don't notice, I surprise them when I say this, but if you go out and you can see, then that means there's sunlight. Even if it's not like directly like the sun rays like you can see, it doesn't have to be that clear of a sky. Like, it's still so much brighter than inside of your room. Like, your modern phone has sensors to like check the brightness of the area around it. So if you download an app to do that, then if you put it in your room, it's literally gonna say a number like, I don't know, like 100, 200, depending on like the app. And then if you go out, it's literally gonna give you a number. Like, you know when you see 10 and then there's a little number on the top on the right side, and it's gonna be like 10 to the power of like 15 or something. But the brightness of the sun, even on a cloudy day, is gonna be so high that they literally can't fit the number on the screen. And why this is good is because when that light comes into your eyes and your brain processes it and realizes it's daytime, then it will set its daily clock, like the circadian rhythm, like the something. It's literally called circadian rhythm, and basically just give you more energy in the morning, and also just make sure that you will sleep better at night. Like, we live in such a fucked up world, like you can't even see the sun anymore. Like, if you can imagine the cavemen, like they were outside literally witnessing with their eyes how the sun goes down, and that literally gave the trigger to realize that now it's nighttime and it's time to go to sleep. And this habit is so easy to do, but it's so easy also not to do. If you do all of these, then your sleep is gonna be so much better. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, then I promise you will like this one too. This one is also about fixing your sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.